Hi everybody, it's Kristen. So you guys asked for more crock pot recipes, and one of the ones that I mentioned that people brought up a lot was my crock pot chili recipe, which really is the simplest of simples. And this is chili via my family. This is how we made chili. It's not super meaty. It's more tomatoey than it is meaty. And again, it's very, very simple. So I'm going to show you how we do it, and you can adjust as necessary. So we are actually going to have chili tomorrow. So much like I did with the meat stuff, I like to prepare it the day before so it sits in itself a little bit before I plug it in and cook it all day. So that's what we're going to do today. So what you're going to need for this is 3 quarts-ish of tomatoes. So we use our homemade tomatoes. Otherwise you can get, it's not this size, with the bigger size of tomatoes, just get 3 of those from the store and that will work perfectly. So you want 3 of those. You're going to want 2 cans of your favorite kind of beans. I like the dark kidney beans, or I like the kidney beans from Aldi as well. I just happen to have these ones currently. And then 1 can of tomato sauce. I don't know why this is required, but it is. This is the way I think it just gives it more flavor. I don't know, but I always put one in there. I think it also adds a little bit of thickness. So that's the soupy part of it. And then what I have here is, I browned this the other day because I was browning hamburger for something else. But I just cut up 1 onion, and I do about 1.5 pounds of hamburger, and I brown that all up. And in that I put salt, pepper, and then a little bit of chili powder. So I'm going to go ahead and dump this all in here and then give you a little shot of what it looks like. Okay, so I've dumped all the tomatoes in here, and I have drained the kidney beans. I don't rinse them. Some people do. I don't. I just dump them in there. So we're going to get those in here. And again, I do 2 of those. You could certainly adjust this. You could do more beans, less beans, whatever. I also feel like this is a pretty healthy recipe in the grand scheme of things. Then we're going to dump in our tomato sauce. This will be very full, FYI. And then we're going to dump in our hamburger. So you certainly could have gone from browning the hamburger on the stove to dumping it right in here, which is usually what I do. But this time I just, like I said, I happened to be browning hamburger for something else earlier this week, and so I just did it all at one time. Now, I don't generally put any of the chili powder right into here because my husband and I like it kind of different levels of chili powderness. So I usually just put it out when we're going to serve it. Now, in Wisconsin, most of the time people will serve this, will either make noodles to put in there like elbow macaroni, or they will have it on the side to put it over there. Again, I don't do that. I struggle with eating pasta. Sometimes it doesn't work for me anymore like it used to. So I think I have on occasion maybe made it separately for Bob, but generally we just have chili without any of that. So and then what you're going to do is put this on, and you can cook it on low for on high for 4 to 6 hours, or on low for 8 to 10 hours. Either one, it doesn't really matter. It's pretty much good to go on low after 4 to 5 hours, or on high after probably about 4 hours too. You're just warming it through and getting all the flavors to the mouth. So then the last thing that I'll do is I'm going to make a Jiffy corn mix to go with this. Could you make it from scratch? Probably. But I actually just like to use this, but I wanted to give you guys a little tip if you ever make these. These are very inexpensive at the store. And it calls for, what does it actually call for? 1 egg and 1/3 cup of milk. I find that very dry. I do not like dry food in any way, shape, or form. So every time I make this, I use 2 eggs instead of 1, and it turns out perfectly every time. So just a little tip for you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you give it a shot. I'd be happy to hear if you liked it and that sort of thing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. There will be more crock pot recipes, and I promise I will do the peanut butter cookie recipe that everybody's asking about. That will probably be my next one, or an apple crisp. I haven't decided which, but one of those 2 I will get up for you soon. So hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!